TTWRT.
And more, you might have got the big and most of
This is Mixopolis Chernobyl. Today, we're going to be reacting to the top 10 reasons why Cats is the worst. So anyways, here it is.
Memory. All alone in an empty theater watching Cats. Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the 10 reasons why Cats is the worst.
Going to the ball could get dangerous.
For this list, we're taking a look at why the cinematic version of Cats is a shoddily made, borderline
Still living on the Cats on a big screen. But this can be the worst thing I ever saw.
That's clearly not what the filmmakers or studio had intended.
I love it.
Number 10. It's creepy. Remember that live-action version of The Cat in the Hat starring Mike Myers?
Where did you come from?
my place. What do you think?
You know how some people recut it with footage from horror movies like The Babadook and It? Well, Tom Hooper basically made the feature-length equivalent to those fake trailers. Imagine
Sounds
if
a little
parents
bit
unwittingly
creepy
brought
to
their kids
you,
to see this movie,
but that's
assuming it'd be
probably
about
on
cute
the
kittens and
inside
cats.
of that.
Chances are all those kitties darted out of the theater screaming the second they laid eyes on these grotesque cat people like something from the island of Dr. Moreau. For those who stuck it out, the eeriest moment is saved for last when Judi Dench cryptically addresses the audience. It's like something out of Funny Games, except with a literal cat lady, which is infinitely creepier.
There has to be a bet. I mean, what do you think? You think they stand a chance?
Number 9. Way too many character introductions. This movie is about as focused as a cat being distracted by a laser pointer, aimlessly jumping from one musical set piece to the next.
Oh, the cats!
The plot is structured like this.
God has still got a live action on that time about that.
And sings a song. Yet another cat is introduced and sings. Well, you get the idea.
Very musical.
Cats bring so many different characters on us that none of them is given enough time to be fleshed out. Or perhaps we should be saying furred out. In fairness, it is trying to stay true to the source material, but it winds up feeling less like a major motion picture and more like an extended episode of The Masked Singer. Of course, we'd much rather watch obscure celebrities in mascot costumes than a never-ending parade of jellicle cats. Number 8. Some songs are really annoying. We get that Cats is one of the most influential stage musicals ever, and Andrew Lloyd Webber is a respected composer, but let's be honest.
Annoying
For every timeless song like Memory, there are several others that come off as dated, repetitive, or just plain strange. This film's most obnoxious example is probably Jellicle Song for Jellicle Cats, which is essentially 5 minutes of the ensemble belting out the words Jellicle Cats over and over and over again. Keep in mind, this is the opening number, which sets a cringe-worthy tone for the remainder of the runtime. A lot of these show tunes may have been celebrated back in their heyday, but they've since entered self-parody territory. So, why exactly did Hollywood choose now to bring Cats to the silver screen?
Follow me home. If you done.
Number 7. The pointless live singing. Just as he did in Les Miserables, Tom Hooper had all of his actors sing live on the set for Cats. Although this approach came off as kind of gimmicky in Les Mis, it did amount to a few powerful moments, such as Anne Hathaway's performance of I Dreamed a Dream.
life worth living.
In Cats, however, the live singing is not only pointless, but does a disservice to some of the cast members. Cats is very choreography heavy, but it appears as though not every actor here seems comfortable dancing and singing simultaneously. This could have been corrected if the vocals had been recorded in a studio, but nope.
Oh,
Movie's just too
vocal
artsy for that.
cords.
More than anything
Still
else,
got a very
why
musical
have the
to my
cast sing
eyes on
live if you're gonna
this.
give them digital makeovers anyway? Number 6, too sexy. It's hard to say if the sexual undertones were intentional or not, but this movie plays out like Puss in Boots meets Showgirls. Jason Derulo in particular gives a weirdly sexual performance as Rum Tum Tugger, whose name is already pretty suggestive in itself. It doesn't help that most of the characters prance around seemingly naked, while others confusingly get to wear clothes. We're not sure if that makes things more or less awkward. All we do know is that when Idris Elba takes off his pimp coat, no one's really sure where to look.
I judge a cat by its soul.
I've got plenty of soul.
How did this get away without even a PG rating?
Don't want the PG rating supposed to be any time about this. It's a musical.
So weird.
Number 5, the bland characters.
What?
As mentioned before, this movie is nothing but cats introducing themselves one by one. With so much exposition, there's no room for anybody to really have a character arc. And none of the cats evolves beyond the one trait or quirk they're given. Victoria is a wide-eyed innocent, and that's about it.
Are you going to try for a different life?
Mr. Mistopheles is a modest magician, although there's nothing else to him. Grisabella is arguably a carbon copy of Fantine from Les Mis, albeit with more fur and whiskers. Since everyone is a one-note archetype, it's hard for the audience to get invested in these Jellicle cats. Their Jellicle ball, or who will be the Jellicle choice? Come to think of it, what does Jellicle even mean? These characters say it like a million
go for
times,
the
and we are
cats.
still clueless.
Still gonna go beyond on the things like that.
Plenty of soul.
Number 4, it wastes a talented cast.
When I first heard I was going to be in Cats, whew,
Ever since Cats hit theaters, more and more of its cast members have been distancing themselves from the project. James Corden even admitted he never bothered watching the film because he heard it was terrible.
I think it could really only be done by a director like Tom Hooper. He understands the spectacle of cats.
That said, based on interviews and behind-the-scenes footage, the cast seemed to have had a ball making this movie, seemingly without any of them realizing quite how the final
That
product could be
movie
received.
sounds a
It's a
bit
shame
of
since every performer here is extraordinarily talented, from Oscar winners like Jennifer Hudson to rising stars like Francesca Hayward. When they're hidden under all that digital fur, though, the stars aren't allowed to flourish. Also, how dare you take Sir Ian McKellen, a Shakespearean-trained legendary actor, and reduce him to licking milk out of a saucer?
What are you doing, Freddie? And where did you get that outfit?
It's from when I was in Cats.
Number 3, the painful humor. Don't get us wrong, Cats is a hilarious cinematic experience, but for all the wrong reasons.
don't mess with the crazy cat lady.
As you may have guessed, this movie contains so many lame cat gags that it almost makes Halle Berry's Catwoman look subtle.
White Russian. No ice. Hold the vodka. Hold the cola.
The face-palmingly awful puns are just the tip of the litter box, though. One of the first cats we meet is Rebel Wilson's Jenny Anydots, who cues up a barrage of fat cat jokes. Then, if you think that's lame and behind the times, James Corden appears shortly after as Bustopher Jones, another cat whose weight is constantly used as a punchline. What's with this movie and fat cat shaming? We'd call it a catastrophe, but we've already heard one too many cat puns today.
Right, well that's not going to work, is it? That's what I say to you.
Number 2, the non-existent story. So, what is the story exactly? The short version is that there isn't one.
You're going to take a load of people and they're going to pretend to be cats.
The long version? Well, there's this tribe of Jellicle cats, whatever that means, and one of them will be chosen by Old Deuteronomy to take a hot air balloon to the Heaviside layer, thus starting a new life.
The most deserving cat will be reborn into another life.
We know that Cats is based on a collection of poems by T.S. Eliot. Saying the movie's synopsis out loud, however, it sounds like something that some kind of cult leader could have come up with.
What's your name?
cat got your tongue?
Come to think of it, the Jellicle cats behave in a very
That's
fashion,
more
don't they?
exactly
Let's just say
like
to
that
fully
one.
Understand this movie's plot? You probably
But
need
that's
a bit of
gonna be a
catnip
most
first, which
disliked
we don't recommend.
movies
So the
of
whole
all.
show is made up.
Still manic
Do
on
some poppers and
this.
say whatever comes to mind. Jellicle, Griddlebone, Mungo Jerry, Jimmy McCracklins.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, the CGI. People knew this movie was in trouble after the first trailer dropped, revealing the cats in all of their eye-gouging CGI glory.
Spotlight. And a drum roll, please.
The filmmakers slightly tweaked the effects prior to the film's release, and even fixed a couple of glitches while it was still in theaters. They needed to do a lot more than just remove Judi Dench's human hand, though. Every character could have used a full redesign a la Sonic the Hedgehog.
This movie
Seriously,
still.
why don't you give the cast fur,
I like
tails, and
this
cat
one.
ears, but no cat noses or paws?
Now it is time to make the choice.
Oh, and we haven't even mentioned the mice or cockroaches. We feel bad because the visual effects team clearly tried to deliver something innovative. Alas, that ambition was lost on this
This
doggone
movie's still supposed to be this time.
Do you agree with our picks?
Well, that's it. So anyway, see you tomorrow.
Well, that's all, folks. Good night. Thanks for watching.
Get lost. Well, thank you, Rocky. See you soon. Bye.